Week 3. For NFL picks, Week 3. Green Bay at Cleveland. Green Bay is a 7.5-point favorite.
Green Bay.
Green Bay. Colts at Titans. Titans are a 4.5-point underdog.
Colts.
Colts.
Mhm.
Now, this one. Bengals at Vikings. Remember, Joe Burrow will be out 3 months due to turf toe injury he suffered last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars. That, correct me if I'm wrong, Champ, that will require surgery. J.J. McCarthy, he's going to be out 2 to 4 weeks due to a high ankle sprain. I got Minnesota.
Cincinnati. I think Browning, he did pretty good when he was the star quarterback. And I'm anxious to see what they're going to do, what he's going to do against that Tom Flores defense. If he does great against that Tom Flores defense, I got some Brian Flores. Excuse me. I said Tom Flores. God bless him too. Hall of Fame. But Brian Flores defense, he'll have a coaching job by next year.
But again, Zach Taylor's record without Joe Burrow, that's another important stat to bring up, though.
Yep, it is. But I want to see what you're gonna do, man. How you gonna handle it? Josh Browning went 4-3 the last time that you put him in, and you almost went to the playoffs. So gonna be interesting.
Interesting. All right, next one. Steelers at Patriots. And Pittsburgh's a 2.5-point favorite.
The Patriots.
I agree too. I think is Christian Gonzalez back?
No, sir, he is not. And the Steelers have given up thus far 31.5 points in the NFL. So they've given up 35.1 points in the last 2 games. So yeah, they might add him out like a Steelers fan. Plus, guys, Stephon Diggs got a little extra added motivation in order to get in order to keep that contract. So,
well, we know why. We know why. We don't need to go any further.
I don't blame you one bit, Stephon Diggs. I salute you, by the way.
Now this one right here, Rams at Eagles. Eagles are a 3.5-point favorite. Again, the rematch of the divisional round. Matthew Stafford may have the best chance to beat the Eagles. And depending on the weather, because again, remember, it was snowing that day in Philadelphia. Matthew Stafford doesn't have the greatest record in the world when it comes to snow or inclement weather. But if it's a sunny day, make no mistake about it, and he's your Georgia Bulldog. And again, the Eagles got to deal with the secondary. Their secondary, they got to deal with Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams. Now, if they got to deal with that, and they got to find a way to stop Kieran Williams, which I believe they'll handle. Now, on the other side, the Rams defense ain't nothing to sneeze about.
You're fourth in the league as far as yards.
But Saquon Barkley has torched them the last couple of games. So who you got, big fella? I'm going with Philly.
We roll deep. Stay on it. Drink and pack heat. Requirements for survival each day in LA.
You going with the Rams?
I'm going with LA.
Wow.
I'm going with LA.
All right. Oh, Jets at Bucks. Bucks are a 6.5-point favorite.
The Bucks.
And Tyrod Taylor.
Baker Mayfield is about to go out there. He'll put up we might have a 40 burger this game.
I hope. And unfortunately for the Jets, Justin Fields will not play because of concussion. Tyrod Taylor will step in.
Hey, Baker, air him out like a Steelers fan, brother.
All right. Raiders at Commanders. Washington is a 2.5-point favorite. Unfortunately for them, Jaden Daniels will not play. Sprained knee. I'm not surprised at all, Champ, that they're going to set him out. Look, because it's too early in the season. Why force him to play? He has a sprained knee. Mariota's a good enough backup as it is. Let Jaden Daniels sit. We'll be fine without him. As for the Raiders, they're coming off a tough Monday Night Football loss to the Los Angeles Chargers. I don't believe Geno will play as bad. Ashton Genty, I mean, the yards per carry, that is a concern, but it's not really on him. Sometimes you got to look at the offensive line as well. I'll still give the Commanders the win, but I don't think it's going to be easy.
No, it's not. And I think that they're going to try to get Ashton Genty a full head of steam this game. But I'm still taking the Commanders. Hell, Commanders.
All right. Oh, this one is an easy one for you. Atlanta at Carolina.
FILA. Forever. I love Atlanta. And if you thought we put something on JJ McCarthy lately, you see what we do to Bryce Young. We got something for you. Very special. Cooked up in a pot. Shake it, not stirred.
What happens if Bryce Young does the unthinkable and beat your Falcons?
I'll take a shot with you live on television next week.
Or you might have to do the what the hell going on in Miami.
Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Harrison. Texans at Jaguars. Jaguars are a 1.5 point favorite.
Quarterback can't throw on his back. So, yeah. Jacksonville.
Saxonville. Broncos at Chargers. Chargers are a 2.5 point favorite. Justin Herbert has been playing some really good football, 560 yards, which is an average of 280 yards per game, 5 touchdown passes. Quentin Johnston has been playing terrific so far, 8 catches, 150 total yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, Denver. I got the Chargers.
The Los Angeles Superchargers still have trouble calling y'all Los Angeles Chargers, not the San Diego Superchargers, but Los Angeles Superchargers. So,
Saints at Seattle. Seattle's a 7.5 point favorite.
the Seattle.
Cowboys at Bears. Dallas is a 1.5 point favorite. I'm going to go Dallas on this one because to me, I have no faith in Chicago's defense. They've given up 39.5 points the past 2 games. We talk about Caleb Williams all we want. And yes, Caleb has not done a good enough job as far as throwing within the pocket. But we have to look at Chicago's defense. When we think defense, you think the Eagles, the Ravens, the Steelers, and at one point Chicago. That's now gone now, champ. I think this should be a game in which Dak throws for about 330, at least 3 touchdowns. CD gets like $120, $125. George Pickens gets at least 5 for 80 yards, maybe a touchdown. I see the Cowboys win this one 35, Bears 20.
44-15. That's how badly they're gonna beat them. I don't think they're gonna put Caleb in some very uncomfortable situations that game. Very uncomfortable. And they're not gonna be able to come from behind. Unfortunately for them. And we can talk all this about Caleb, but guess what? When your defense can't stop nobody, I mean, you're not gonna win that many games. I don't care if you got the high look. I wish people paid more attention to Air Coryell. Air Coryell was the best offense to ever touch the NFL, yet they never won a Super Bowl because they couldn't stop nobody. They couldn't stop anybody. That's the bottom line. You got to be able to stop somebody in this league, especially when you're passing, especially the way they're passing nowadays. You got to be willing. You got to be willing and able to stop somebody. You're not able to stop nobody, you're gonna be in a bad state of affairs.
Ain't that the truth? All right, let's look at the next couple of games. Cardinals at 49ers. San Fran is a 1.5-point favorite.
Shout out to Pops, 49ers.
I'm going to go with Arizona. On this one. Let's see, Kyler. Come on. Chiefs at Giants. KC is a 6.5-point favorite. I'm going to go with New York.
I think Kansas City gets back on track this game. If they don't, they go 0-3. Oh, it's going to be some smoke in the city.
And Monday night, Lions at Ravens. Baltimore is a 4.5-point favorite. I expect a big, thrilling game, champ. I say Baltimore 35, Lions 33. And I think Lamar Jackson has a 300-yard game. Derrick Henry runs for $110, $120. Zay Flowers gets over 100 yards receiving. Jared Goff is going to have a good game as well. I got Ravens 35, Lions 33.
Uncle Lamar, go get him.
All right.